this Toddler Topic video. The topic is picky eaters. I have a 2-year-old daughter and she is very picky. She doesn't eat vegetables since she was maybe 13 months old. And I have not found yet a solution, but what I wanted to do with this video is first reflect a little bit on what I think I may have done better in the past when she was weaning. Tell you a little bit what the doctor told us to do and what I've seen that it works best. And by listening to this video, if you feel that you have any suggestion for me, I would love to hear your opinion on it. In the past, when she started the weaning process, I was a lot into homemade purees, and here in Switzerland they give you the amounts that you need to give to a child, and they say for lunch you give vegetables, in the afternoon you give fruit, and after a certain age, I think after 7 months, you try to give them 200 grams. Also, I felt pressured by family and friends to have her eat because she lost weight at a certain point. She lost some weight. So so all my focus went into purees, and I read about baby-led weaning, but I couldn't understand the importance of it. Now, looking back, I really would have liked to do a mixture of the two. So purees, but also to have all the variety of things for her to try, so that she could get used to different foods. By feeling this pressure that she's gonna lose weight, sometimes I would offer her other type of foods, and later I understood that it's not how you should do it, because they learn, especially after 1 year, after they reach that kind of understanding, they learn that they can refuse things to get things that they like. And also it helps being secure, not undecided about the matter. So if you have prepared something for your child and you offer to them and they refuse to eat it, let it go. As I later was reading, it's not important what they eat in 1 day, it's more important what they eat in the course of 1 week. So in 1 week they will have days that they will eat a lot, and days they might feel that they are not eating anything, but that's fine. Talk to the doctor about the issue. The doctor suggested that, he said first that she will need to try things about 20 times before she accepts that thing in order to eat it. So I'm working with her in order to have her try things and not eat them, but at least try them. And the way we do it is we try to negotiate. So you want A, okay, we're gonna give you A, but you need to try everything in your plate, and then we can give you A. Sometimes it works, sometimes she refuses completely, and we let it go, because the other thing that the doctor said is never force her. And we have never forced her, with exception to once my mother-in-law wanted to try to force her, and she refused to eat that night and the next day. So I would not suggest to anyone to force your child to eat, also because it is thought to create problems later. Another thing that the doctor suggested is to give her vitamins, and I am very keen into that. It puts a little bit my mind into peace that she might not eat a variety of things, she might not eat a full healthy diet, but at least she is getting some vitamins, and the body absorbs only those things that they need, and the rest it will gonna get out anyway. So other things that we did to improve the situation is she has never been interested in what we are eating. So you see these kids that they see their mom eating something and they want to grab it. She has never had that. So we, instead of putting her in the high chair and letting her eat in her tray, we have put her, remove the tray, and we use the high chair, but she's in the table, so she's closer to us, and she's more involved into the eating process. And we try always to eat all together, and we try to have always the same plate. And that helps us is, you know how you fall into a diet and you fall into certain foods and you keep rotating those. Sometimes it helps, like going to something different that you have never eat with her, you never ate with her, and bring and propose it. And I have noticed that she becomes more curious, for example, with fruits and vegetables that were not in season for 6 months, so she has forgotten about them maybe. And when I re-propose those, she's like, what is this? And she might try it, she might not like it then, but at least she's more curious and she's more willing to put it into her mouth. So, and the last thing would be sneaking in with caution. So I'm cautious that ideally I would like her to take a carrot, a fresh carrot, and eat it, but it's not what my child is doing. So I try to sneak in, to do some sneaking into vegetables, into food, because otherwise she won't eat them, and propose the explicit version of it. Say I do broccoli bread, but I also propose the steamed broccoli into her plate. This would summarize what I wanted to say, and I hope it wasn't too long, and I hope it will help someone, and thanks for watching, and bye bye.